Kuchisake Onna. In the shadowy annals of urban folklore, few tales are as chilling and pervasive as that of Kuchisake Onna, the Slit-Mouthed Woman. Rooted in the post-war landscape of Japan, this sinister legend has captured the imagination of generations, weaving a tapestry of fear and curiosity. Kuchisake Onna, known as the Slit-Mouthed Woman, is a menacing figure whose legend has gripped the minds of people throughout Japan and beyond. Her story is a dark and haunting one, often recounted around campfires and whispered among friends in hushed tones. She is the stuff of nightmares, a specter that roams the streets, lurking in the shadows, and causing goosebumps to those who dare to speak her name. The roots of Kuchisake Onna can be traced back to post-World War II, during Japan's period of recovery and transformation. The post-war era brought not only economic hardships but also profound societal changes, which played a crucial role in shaping the legend. It was a time when people grappled with uncertainty, fear, and the scars of conflict. The legend of Kuchisake Onna didn't suddenly appear fully formed. It began as a series of unsettling encounters. The first recorded sighting, as the story goes, involved a woman whose face was horrifically sliced from ear to ear. Her relentless pursuit of unsuspecting victims, coupled with her unsettling appearance, sent shockwaves through local communities. This initial encounter marked the beginning of a legend that would endure for decades. Kuchisake Onna doesn't exist in isolation. She is intricately tied to the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. Her story shares thematic similarities with other tales of vengeful spirits and malevolent entities. At the heart of the legend lies the unsettling image of Kuchisake Onna herself. Witnesses describe her as a woman with long, jet black hair cascading down her back, obscuring her face. A surgical mask conceals the most horrifying aspect of her appearance, a grotesque, ear-to-ear slit mouth. This image alone is enough to send shivers down the spines of those who hear her tale. But what sets Kuchisake Onna apart from other urban legends is the curse that accompanies her. According to the legend, if you encounter her on a lonely street, she will confront you with a chilling question: "Am I pretty?" Your response, whether affirmative or negative, can seal your fate. If you answer incorrectly, she will reveal her disfigured mouth and ask again. And if you still answer incorrectly, the consequences are dire. Throughout the years, numerous individuals have come forward with accounts of their encounters with Kuchisake Onna. These chilling testimonies often follow a similar pattern: an eerie encounter on a dimly lit street, an unsettling question, and the feeling of impending doom. Like any other urban legends, Kuchisake Onna's tale has been evolving constantly as it continues to be passed from one storyteller to another. It has transformed from a simple tale of horror into a complex narrative filled with suspense, dread, and moral ambiguity. classic version of the tale, Kuchisake Onna is a vengeful spirit or ghost who roams the streets of Japan, particularly at night. She is said to wear a surgical mask to hide her disfigured mouth, which has been slit from ear to ear. She approaches people and asks if she is beautiful. If the person answers yes, she reveals her grotesque face and asks again. If they answer no or scream in fear, she kills them with a sharp instrument, like a pair of scissors. The only way to escape her is to give a non-committal answer, confusing her and allowing you to run away. There is also a modern version where Kuchisake Onna was described as a young woman who was brutally attacked and had her mouth slit by a crazed assailant. Left for dead, she returns from the dead seeking revenge against anyone who dares to judge her appearance negatively. She still asks the question, "Am I beautiful?" But now she targets those who respond negatively, punishing them for their cruelty. In addition, there is a supernatural entity version saying that Kuchisake Onna is not a human spirit but a supernatural entity that preys on the living. She wears a surgical mask to hide her fanged, razor-sharp mouth. When she encounters someone, she asks her question about her beauty. If they respond affirmatively or negatively, she reveals her terrifying mouth and attacks them, feeding on their fear and life force. And as time went by, there goes the modern disease outbreak version. In this contemporary interpretation, Kuchisake Onna is linked to a mysterious and deadly disease outbreak. She is rumored to be a carrier of a deadly virus and is on a mission to spread it. She still wears a mask to hide her identity, but her intention is to infect those she encounters. Her question about her beauty is a sinister ruse to engage people in conversation before exposing them to the disease. While in popular culture, this horrifying woman has already made appearances in various forms of media, including movies, manga, and video games. In these adaptations, her backstory and motivations may vary, but she consistently serves as a symbol of fear and the consequences of societal beauty standards. For decades, researchers, folklorists, and curious minds have also attempted to unravel the mystery of Kuchisake Onna. They seek to understand the genesis of the legend and the societal factors that contributed to its emergence. This quest for knowledge sheds light on the enduring fascination with urban legends like Kuchisake Onna. Some researchers labeled her tale as a historical trauma, proposing that Kuchisake Onna's legend is intrinsically linked to the trauma of post-war Japan. The disfigurement, fear, and societal changes that occurred during this period may have contributed to the creation of a character like Kuchisake Onna, reflecting the anxieties of the time. While for some, she is a big part of the Japanese folklore, which often features vengeful spirits and supernatural entities. Her legend may have evolved as a cautionary tale, warning against societal norms or moral transgressions. Psychological and sociological factors are also considered, telling that the legend of Kuchisake Onna raises questions about the role of fear in society and the psychology of belief. It highlights how urban legends can tap into our deepest fears and influence our behavior and perceptions. The legend of Kuchisake Onna has left an indelible mark on Japanese folklore and continues to exert a profound influence on contemporary culture. Despite the passage of time, Kuchisake Onna remains a prominent figure in Japanese urban folklore. Her legend continues to be passed down through generations, ensuring that she remains a relevant and frightening character even in the digital age. Urban legends like Kuchisake Onna persist because they tap into universal fears and anxieties. Kuchisake Onna's influence extends beyond mere storytelling. She has affected Japanese society in various ways, particularly concerning child-rearing and societal norms. Parents often invoke her name as a cautionary tale to warn children about the dangers of talking to strangers or wandering alone at night. Her presence serves as a reminder of the importance of safety and vigilance. Still, like many traditional folk tales, the legend of Kuchisake Onna carries a moral lesson. Her story underscores the consequences of dishonesty and the importance of truthfulness. The fear of encountering Kuchisake Onna serves as a deterrent, encouraging individuals to be honest and respectful in their interactions with others. Meanwhile, Kuchisake Onna's ability to evoke fear is a testament to the enduring power of urban legends. The fear she instills is not confined to Japan alone. Her legend has crossed cultural boundaries and resonated with people worldwide. This fear extends beyond the physical world, manifesting in nightmares, anxiety, and an enduring fascination with the unknown. The legacy of Kuchisake Onna reminds us that, despite the ever-changing landscape of society and culture, certain stories endure, continuing to terrify and captivate us. As we conclude our exploration of this chilling urban legend, we are left with a profound appreciation for the power of storytelling and the enduring impact of the stories that haunt our collective consciousness. Whether she is a vengeful spirit, a supernatural entity, or a carrier of disease, Kuchisake Onna continues to haunt the imaginations of those who encounter her legend. In the end, the legend of Kuchisake Onna is more than a tale, but a reflection of our deepest fears and the indomitable nature of folklore in the human experience. So the next time you roam around the streets of Japan and someone asks, "Am I pretty?" make sure you heed the advice, for the legend of Kuchisake Onna, with her disfigured visage and insatiable thirst for judgment, may be lurking just beneath the surface. Better be safe than sorry. And with that, we have come to the end of our video. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. This is Ben saying, see you next time.